What's good, Life and Poetry fam? Welcome back to the channel with your boy, your host, the one and only, Marcus T, this guy. And we are back with another Slow Walk to 30 video. Guys, if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know what this is about. If you don't know, if you haven't been keeping up, if this is your first video on the channel, if you watch, you sing, this series, the Slow Walk to 30 series, it's a 12 video series, right? To break it down a little bit further, there will be one video posted each month dedicated to just this series here, as I take the journey over these next few months until my 30th birthday. In this series here, we'll be diving in and touching on things that I've learned along the way, coming from 20 to 30, learned, picked up, gained, lost, thought about, found out about, so on and so forth. We're going to condense everything into 12 videos, and some of the most important things that I feel that impacted me, and things that come to my mind as I go back and reflect on this here. And this here has been a therapeutic and scary and a lot of things along the way. Even sitting having to think about the things that have happened along this journey here. There's a lot. You guys been with me from the beginning of Life and Poetry. It's been a lot that happened. A lot that I've unveiled, a lot that I've talked about, I've shared with you guys. And that's the goal. That's the premise of not only this series, but Life and Poetry itself. Guys, forget the background noises. I'm recording in my room right now, and I'm right under my window, and people outside making noise like they got to go to work, go to school somewhere. But yeah, so before we jump into the video, guys, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? I'm gonna see if I can remember this here. I'm trying to bring this back, right? If you are new here, or if you have been here before and have not already done so, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Once you've done that, go ahead and turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we here at Life and Poetry drop a new video. You remember we say we because you never know who's gonna pop up here and grace us with their presence on Life and Poetry. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to wait to the end of the video and you decide you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Remember, it's all love here at Life and Poetry. We're family. We tend to each other as family. Some things we agree with, some things we don't, right? So like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let's help grow the family. Let's help grow the fold. Not fold. Let's help grow the family. Let's help grow, just that bonding experience as I share my life with you guys. The pieces that I feel deemed to share or led to share with you guys. There's some things that I won't share, but for the majority of it, I'm going to share with you guys. Yeah, especially in this series here. This series really hits home. I've done 3 videos. What's this? July. What's this? August, September, October. Right? Was it the 4th video I'm putting on this channel here? Right? July, September, October. Right? It's July, September, October. I don't know. It's a lot. So whatever it is. July, August, September, October. Yeah, whatever it is. This is the 4th video here we post on the channel on this playlist here, or in this series. However many it is. Right? I'm getting tongue tied because it's a lot. And this point here, it really hits home in a lot of ways for me, because I struggle with this even today. I still struggle with it a little bit. But I want to talk about a factor that played into when I found that I was sick to the point where I came home from the hospital. And this was a point that hit home. And I remember talking to some of my friends about it, some of my closest friends. I call them battle buddies or my brothers. I talked to them about it. And for a period of time, guys, for a long period of time, a good stretch of time through this process here, I felt like I wasn't normal. I'm living with the disease. Now I not only have the disease, medically speaking, but now medically speaking, I'm in this hospital. I'm now using this walker or this cane, so on and so forth. And for me, that wasn't normal. It was like, okay, now you definitely have a way to look at me that's not normal. I'm not normal. I stand out now. And that really weighed heavy on me. It was like I was fighting, trying to be something that I probably never was. I'm quite certain I never was a normal person. I'm quite certain that none of us are normal. None of us, we have our own normal, But I wanted to be back into that groove. And I was up, we were going out, hang with my friends. We were doing this, I was doing that, But now it changed. So now my norm has switched. Now I got to create this new normal thing, try to build up this new premise about it and all. And I remember vividly talking to one of my friends, one of my battle buddies, and he told me, he was like, "What's normal?" Cause I was talking to him, and I remember we was face to face. I remember we were talking about it. We were about to go to eat, and I was like, "Bro, I don't feel normal no more." And he looks over at me as he drives. He says, "What's normal?" And I was like, like how we used to be. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Are we doing it now?" Like you. He said, being normal is overrated. He said, because if you're normal, then the next person's normal. Now you got two people on the same length, and it's like, I don't care about that. I just want to be like I was back then. And he broke it down to me in a way that it was an epiphany moment that I had as we were talking about it. And although even after the conversation I was still struggling with it, I now had a new mindset. My mindset started to change with the premise of being normal or labeling myself as normal, so on and so forth. And it was crazy. Like, why would I want to be normal? As I'm looking at it now, as I mature in this process here, it's like, why would you want to be normal? Like, why would you want to be like the next person or so on and so forth? Why can't you be yourself and stand out like you've always done? Um, and yeah, it's crazy. Like even as you're watching this video now, you can see me sitting here. My hair isn't done. I'm not shaving. No haircut. I got this whatever this thing is called on my head, cause it's really a mess. This I'm just here. This is my normal. Why I I'm being myself, and that's what makes that. And this is my normal. Just being myself. It doesn't come with, oh, okay, you can't go run 2 miles no more, or you can't go out as often because it's a lot. It's a lot for me to go out now. Um, not cause I always need a caregiver or somebody there to tend to me or help me out along the way. Yes, it's in certain situations I do need that, but okay, and like I'm still me. I'm still living. I'm still happy. So why does this normal thing weigh on me so much? And that was a question I asked myself, and I'm quite certain I'm not the only person who's asked this question before. Why can't I be like that? Or why can't I have this back? Or simply put, why me? Why me? And it's like, why not you? Why do you want to be like this person here or that person there? Why can't you just be yourself through and through? And it took me some time and an epiphany, a bunch of Selah moments and a bunch of self reflection and meditating on what was happening. And as I was changing, as not only my body was changing, but everything around it was changing. My environment was changing. My mindset was changing. My attitude was changing. Literally, the way I walked was changing. Um, and it was like, so okay, so in life you change, you grow, you morph, whatever you want to call. It's the proper succession of life. You come into one space, and you evolve into the next, and you evolve. And I had to realize that that's what was happening. It wasn't more so that I wasn't normal. It was I think for me, it was the fact that I thought that as I was going through these physical changes, these mental changes and emotional changes, that I I wouldn't be me no more. I'll always be, oh, that's Marcus with the walker. Oh, he needs help. Oh, don't let him do that. Oh, he can't do this here. And I give him some time. That was me. Uh, and to this day, many people still do it, but I guess if that's how they choose to look at it, but I can't have that mindset nor mentality when it comes to it. I can't say, okay, I'm in this place, I'm gonna stay in this place, this is what's gonna be. It's set in stone, so on and so forth. I only got a lotion on, I'm gonna ask you, I don't know what. But the mentality for me had to change. It had to evolve. Just as my body was evolving with the diagnoses or with the physicalities, I evolved from the hospital bed. I evolved from that, went to the wheelchair. I evolved from the wheelchair with the walker, evolved from the walker, now I'm with the cane, which is over my shoulder right there. But it's like, I don't know. I really struggle with being normal. And I thought that because I had this newness about me, and I wasn't this person who was just always so happy all the time, or so always in those moments I wasn't always so positive. I was looking at life, instead of my glass half full, it was empty. It was running low. My glass was, it was about empty. No matter if it was still a nice little bit of liquid in there to quench my thirst, it was like, okay, once it's gone, it's gone. But I literally had to go through these changes here, and it's crazy. Like I said, when I go back to reflect on this here to see where I was then, and to know that I dealt with emotional fighting within myself. I was beating myself black and blue, trying to find what's normal, and trying to live up to this normal structure, standard, or so on and so forth. And then I realized that it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. My normal is my normal. And it's okay. It's okay to stand out. Like I literally, I was created to stand out. My creator, God himself, said, I want Marcus T, right, to stand out from everybody else, to be this person, to have this trait or this characteristic, or to be able to do this or not to do that, and to shine here but not here. And it's like, as I was reflecting on it, and I was in prayer about it, and it's like, yo, God, how did I get to this space of fighting, trying to find normal again? The most normal thing you can think about here in this situation is that what's normal is that you're going to evolve into the next phase of your life. No matter what it comes with, no matter what's attached to it, you're going to evolve into it. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to have your own normal. That's fine. Because your normal today might not be your normal five years ago. Right? I've been on this walker since 2016. It's 2021. I've been using a walking device since 2016. This is the tail end of the calendar year 2021. And in this phase of my life, this is my normal right now. But who's to say that in 2022 that it doesn't change? It evolves. It has to evolve into something new, something different. We truly don't stay stagnated into anything. It's crazy. And even as I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this sack. I'm looking at all these things I've done on YouTube, all these videos on YouTube, and it's like, my God, like, so now this is my normal, right? I'm a YouTuber now, right? So I add that to my normal. I'm a writer. I've added it to my normal. I have an iPad. That's something I never would have bought before. That's my normal. I have an iPhone. I was an Android user since the beginning of the time, right? That's what's my normal. But now it's changed. Now it's changed. My hair. I used to have haircuts. I used to have the fade up, right? Block off the sideburns. Sometimes I let it down. Keep my face shaved down tight. But it's changing now. Every step of the way, it's changing. I'm evolving, and I'm finding that my normal is just that. My normal is that I'll evolve tomorrow. My normal is that my yesterday doesn't define where I will go 4 days from now, 2 weeks from now, in the next 3 months. It doesn't determine that. And it all started with that conversation I had with my battle buddy in that car that day, as we were going out to IHOP to get something to eat. We were meeting up with the rest of the crew, and he was like, yo, look, what's normal? It was the epiphany moment. That was the domino effect for me, for him to bring it up. And this is the first time he's given me space up for me like that, where it caused me to step back and think about what I was saying out of my mouth and what I was feeling. like what I was trying to put out, what I was trying to be in this moment here. I was trying to be what I was post-hospital, well, from 2011 until 2015. I was trying to be in that box there. PT, 3 days a week with the friends, and we enjoying that, and we're laughing, and we're doing all these things, and we're hanging out. You know, spring break we're having fun. Summer break we got about school right now. We gonna do. You know, this college life. This is my college time here. So you know, it's not like I come back high school mentality. It's like, okay, I'm living this here. I know how to get back. I know I got to enroll for the next semester here, but right now, let's enjoy that we passed these finals. That we passed these finals. We got to go back and start that over again. But it was like, okay, do I want to go back to that space there, or do I want to keep moving forward? Right? And I'm choosing to move forward. I think this might be the shortest video I've done here, because it's just that I'm moving forward, and I found what my normal is. And my normal comes with evolving and evolving and evolving and evolving, and everything else that comes with it. Everything else that comes with it. God has given me something uniquely special to walk through. It may have been hot in some places. It may have been lonely in other places. But look where I am today. I found peace. I found joy. I have a wife. I'm married now, right? Now this is part of my normal now. I'm married now. You know, and to think that if I went back to where I was between 2011 and 2015, where would I be now? If I stayed in that mindset of, okay, let me try to find what's normal for me again. Let me keep trying to fight for this that was then. Let me keep trying to get back to that place and that mindset. Where would I be today? I don't know. I don't know where I would be today if I was trying to fight to get back to that mindset, that old mindset. I think, see, this is funny. Scripture comes up in my mind. It says, don't pour new wine into old wineskins because it will surely burst. Right? That's something like that. But don't pour new wine in old wineskins. It's like, basically, what it's saying is that don't try to put your new into the old. Right? It can't hold it. It doesn't have capacity enough to hold what's new, because what's new is greater than what it was back then. You know? So this is my new normal, guys. I'm me. And I'm understanding that my new normal is understanding that it's okay to not be normal. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to adventure into things. It's okay to figure out where you are in that moment there. And it's okay to allow yourself to evolve to that next space. Right? I'm there. I'm evolving every step of the way as we move forward. And even as I continue to do these slow walks of 30 videos, guys, and this slow walk is seeming to be speeding up real fast. It's speeding up real fast. But it's okay. It's okay. Because it's a blessing to see the next year. You know my circumstance. You know my situation and my circumstance. It's a blessing for me to see the next year. And it's going to be a blessing as I dive into the years after that. Man, I'm telling you, life in poetry, it's crazy. Yo, to sit and reflect on all these things. It's so overwhelming and emotional, but it's therapeutic. It's highly therapeutic. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying seeing that evolving, that growth. You know, where I am right now, it's been an amazing ride. And I look forward to seeing what next month brings, where I go into after I come out of prayer for the next video, where that comes there. It's going to be amazing. I know it is. Even if it's not therapeutic for you, it's for me. I can take something from this here, and knowing that I'm me, no matter what the day may be, no matter what the day may bring, I'm always going to be me. Marcus T. This guy. Always. Life with your family. I thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey here with me. I thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you guys, and for you to be willing enough to listen to the story. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's all love. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment on the channel. on the videos. Please let me know what you guys are thinking here in the comments. Please let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. It's been an amazing time, and we're going to keep pushing forward until God tells me otherwise. We're going to keep moving forward this year. Black Project family, we're going to end this video here. But as always, stay safe, be blessed, and until next time, we out. Peace.